Hey Art Club students, Mrs. Bretzloff here. I am here today to do a short drawing or sketch with you, about 30-minute drawing or sketch of a beach scene. We're going to draw a sandy area, water area, kind of leave the sky, just kind of a clear sky, and we're going to have palm trees, some grasses. Usually, if you've been in my class before, you know that I always tell you, unless you're looking out at a palm tree or you live by the beach, don't draw the beach. Or if you don't live by mountains, don't draw mountains. We're gonna break that rule today because we have all been doing shelter in place or quarantine, and times are different, and I'm gonna break that rule because I'm feeling like I would love to be on a beach right now. So I hope that you will join me as we draw this. We're gonna use a darker pencil. This is a 5B, and if you have a 5B or a 6B or a regular pencil would be fine too, but if you have that 5B that I gave you, get that out. The higher the number next to the level or next to the B means that it's more black or more dark, it's more soft, and you can do a little bit more shading with it. So these are really great. I have a regular pencil here too, mostly for the eraser. Okay, so what we are going to do is, oh, and your drawing is not going to look just like mine because I'm an adult and you're a kid. Kid drawings, I think, are cooler than adult drawings. So learn how to do it, but still make it your own. There's nothing wrong with your drawing looking like a kid did it. All right, so we're going to make a horizon line kind of high on the page, about 1/3 of the way down. All right, and then I'm going to make kind of a scooped wavy line here. That's going to be where our water meets the beach. Then I'm going to use the side of my pencil to shade this bottom area. And I'm going to go kind of quick. So my table has kind of a lot of bumps on it, or it's not a super smooth surface. So I have the back of a book I'm shading on. It's like a sketchbook, so I don't care if I get anything on it. If your table isn't super smooth, make sure that you have something, or a sketchbook, the back of a sketchbook to shade on too. So I'm using the side of my pencil to shade, and then I'm going to use the corner of a paper towel or a tissue. Make sure it's not the kind of tissue with lotion in it though. And I'm going to very, very lightly, make sure it's very lightly, I'm going to shade my dog in the background. I'm going to ask my son to close this door. Henry, could you please close this door? Very lightly shade and blend, I should say blend this area. Smudge it with this paper towel. Or if you have a blending stump, you could use that. And then usually you get a little bit outside that line. Just use the eraser, any eraser, to kind of clean that up. That's going to be our beach. Okay, then for the water, use the side of your pencil again, and you're going to make, there's lots of ways to do this. I'm just showing you one way. I'm gonna make lines that kind of go across in the water to kind of show the highlights. In the front, I might make some more waves, but here, and then I'm gonna just blend those a little bit, but I'm going to blend just straight across. I don't want to blend them up and down. I just want to blend them across. Watch. Across, across, and then I'm going to blend these a little wavy. Okay, and I'm going to be done with that. Okay, my tree. Because I did the beach, I'm going to take my eraser, and I want to erase out where I want the bottom of the tree. Palm trees have a skinny trunk, usually. Hey, and I know there's lots of kinds of palm trees, and I am not a palm tree expert, but we're gonna go with this kind. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and erase out that trunk of that palm tree. Do you see it? And then I'm going to let it bend a little this way. And I'm gonna let it get skinnier at the top, just like that. Use the side of your pencil to shade it in. This time we can get a little darker, a little bit. I'm gonna do it kind of quick now. And I can make it look a little bit nicer in a bit. I might use my finger to kind of shade that a little. My finger's a little bit more detailed. I can get more control with that than I can with that paper towel. I might make the edge a little darker. Okay. And the bottom a little wider. All right, so now I'm going to make a line that comes out of there. And then I'm gonna make a few more lines that come out of that tree. Not like a regular tree that we would see here in Illinois, but like these lines that come out almost like an umbrella. Isn't that weird looking? And then I'm going to really loosely start making these somewhat curved lines that come down from the bottom of each of these lines to make a palm branch. And you see how I did the bottom? I've got to do the top too. And then I'm going to do, or like the end I should say. As I get to the end of each one, I kind of pick my pencil up. And that's what gives it that kind of lighter, it gets lighter and thinner at the bottom of each line. Then at the top of each line, I'm going to go a different way, and these lines are going to be a little bit shorter. Let me show that to you a little closer. I'm going to do another one here, and you know what? It's going to go on top of this one. It's fine, because guess what? They overlap each other in nature. Do the end, and then the top one. A little bit shorter lines. And they're going to start overlapping each other a lot. That's a good thing. Okay, so you're getting the idea here. All right, so I'm going to go over here and show you the finished one. You can go back and make some darker if you want. So when you finish these, you can pause the video, of course, and do that. I want to show you one more thing that you're going to do to the trunk, though. I also made X's down my trunk to give a texture of the palm tree. You can also add coconuts to the tree if you want here. You can also add some wispy grasses at the bottom. You can add rocks to your beach. If you add rocks, I suggest you add some wispy grasses to your rocks as well. And do you see how the grasses go up past to the line where the water is? It doesn't mean they're in the water, but it just means that they kind of break that horizon line where if you're sitting on the beach, they would just be in the line of the water. That's how that should be. You could draw a crab if you want, or seashells. That's up to you. If you want clouds in the sky, you could, but in my beach day, there wasn't a cloud in the sky. So this is a fun project. It'll probably take you about a half hour. If it takes longer or less, that's fine. But I want you to have fun with it. It's a great practice. If you want to do it different, you can too. But I hope that you enjoy this drawing. And if you finish it, post it in the comments or post it in Google Classroom. And I can't wait to see it. Have a wonderful weekend and a really safe holiday, 4th of July, if you celebrate. Have a good day.